There seems to be a little bit of a stereotype that scale modelling is an expensive hobby, and I was curious and wondered actually how much does it really cost to kind of get started. So join me in this video as I see if I can get all of the things that I need to start modelling on a budget. Hello everyone, I'm Matt, this is Model Minute, and welcome to my Getting Started on a Budget video. So first up, you're probably going to want to go and get yourself a kit. So it doesn't really matter what kind of kit you get started with as long as it's something that you're going to enjoy. Personally, I popped into a well-known discount supermarket here in the UK and picked up one of these. This one cost me £6.99 and starter sets are quite good, or in this case it's a gift set because they come with some paints, some glue and a brush, so you're already pretty much on the way to being started on your modelling journey. Naturally, if you're going to get something else, like this for example, this doesn't come with any paints, glue, brushes, etc. So you're going to have to get those things separately. But for starting on a budget, something like this would be ideal. So £6.99 for that. So what else am I going to need in order to finish building this? Well, we're going to need something to work on. So I popped into The Works, which is a discount bookshop here in the UK, and picked up a few items. So naturally you might go to other places and your mileage might vary depending on what you can get cheaply, but I would recommend a self-healing cutting mat. I've gone for an A2 size because primarily it was what they had, but A3, even A4, that's going to be perfect. And the great thing with a self-healing cutting mat is that it protects the desk or table that you're working on. You could use, if you wanted to go even cheaper, basically for free, use a bit of cardboard. Over time though, you're going to find that that's going to need replacing. The benefit of the self-healing cutting mat is that it will last many years, and actually I've still got the one that I started modelling with back in 2016, so that sort of gives you the mileage that you're going to get out of it. Anyway, so what else are you going to need? I know I said that the kit came with a brush, but I would recommend getting a few more. So I picked up a variety of different sizes, £2.50, and there's 4 in there, and they range from a size 1 up to a 6. I didn't get any detail brushes, which is a shame because I didn't have any in stock, but this is going to be down to preference, kind of what you get. And I also picked up another packet for £3. Brushes, when you start off, are probably going to be quite disposable. Once they get tatty, you're probably just going to throw them away and get some new ones. But the great thing about brushes is they are cheap enough that you can kind of afford to do that. But here at least I've got some good selection of sizes and shapes. Some nice big fat ones for the flat areas and some finer detail ones as well. But what about cutting the parts off the sprue? Well, a craft knife will be quite handy for that. So I got this one for £3 and it comes with a spare blade. And craft knives are something that potentially are going to last you a very long time. And a little cover, there we go. So there's a nice sharp blade on there, which will help remove the parts from the sprue and also clean up any flash. I haven't, in this budget video, gone to the lengths of getting something like this, which is some side snips, but you can get these online quite cheaply as an alternative to a knife if you would prefer. But to start off with, a knife will be absolutely fine. And that was everything that I could get in The Works, so I popped over to B&M, which is another discount sort of everything shop. And whilst I was in there, I picked up some blue tack. Naturally, other brands exist. You can get this stuff cheaper from the non-branded version, but this was £1. And people might think to me, why are you getting blue tack? Well, blue tack is like so invaluable at holding small items. So I quite often put a blob of this on my workbench, and then I'll put the small parts on it to stop them from going missing. It's also great for holding things together briefly if you just need to test the fit or whatever. So blue tack is quite good. I picked this up, some masking tape for £1.79. This will be quite handy for masking some areas of your model and also for holding parts together as the glue dries. I would, however, in the future recommend going for some specific modelling tape, as it tends to be a little bit easier to work with, but for now, whilst you're starting off, this will be quite good. I also picked up some tweezers. These were £1. Tweezers are going to be super handy for holding onto those small parts during the build of the model. And finally, some sanding sticks. These are emery boards or nail files, and again £1, and I got a massive selection in there. These are going to be great for getting rid of the excess flash or mould marks on your model, just to give you a slightly more professional finish. And that, I would say, is everything that you want to get as a minimum to get started in scale modeling. Yes, there are going to be a few other bits and pieces that you might want to get, like cocktail sticks for mixing your paint or helping to apply glue, for example. But my best bit of advice, I would say, is to buy the best that you can afford. All in, I've spent £28.28 on all of these items in front of you, which is less than a takeaway for two on a Saturday night. And most of these items here should last me many years if I look after them. But anyways, I hope this has given you some food for thought on how to get started quite cheaply in the modelling hobby. And if you can think of any good products or tools which would be great for a beginner, let me know down in the comments. Quick shout out to my channel members and patrons for the extra support they give the channel. A massive thanks to these guys on screen. And if you'd like to join them, take a look at the links in the description. If you're new here and you'd like to see more modelling content, please sub to the channel, and dropping a like will help others see this video as well. Finally, the last thing to say is a massive thank you to you, and I'll see you on the workbench again next time.